almost back now, and I thought I'd just show you what it looks like coming into the spawn town. As you can see, we've got these beautiful rainbow trees growing, which were planted by MyMy and Ep02, and they're either part of RotaryCraft or dye trees. And they are special because they will eventually turn the biome into a rainbow forest. And in the rainbow forest, mobs do not spawn. I believe I also spotted a rainbow forest just north, no sorry, it would be south of that little village that I found. As you can see, a little destroyed shack over there, that's my home. We found out that although mob briefing was turned off, fire spread was still on. So a special mob set my house on fire while I was in it and AFK during a blood moon, so my own fault. And I haven't bothered to repair it. I've got more plans to build something better. Whoops, see I pressed, oh, that was interesting. She came down with a balloon that time. I swear I've died like 4 or 5 times falling from one of these things by left shifting like that. This time, when I'm 2 feet from the ground, it decides, no, you need to be saved. Still. Alright, let's go over here. See if I can park this thing this way. Back a bit. In real life, my parking skills aren't that great. Better in Minecraft by the looks of it. And C to break. Okay, align it and disassemble. And we're home again. Alright. I don't know if I have much space left in my diamond chest, but we'll offload what I can and find my turtle, and then I'm going to head back to that, I keep forgetting the name of it. It's Ancient Warfare Bandit Camp. That's the words that I am looking for. Oop. See those pylons? They're dangerous stuff. And it looks like it's just about full. A lot of this is junk, and I could probably fit a lot more in if I got rid of all the cobbles and stuff, but I'm a hoarder and I'm not going to be throwing away anything really. Agriculture. Because you've had to turn off a while, a lot of it's guesswork sometimes, knowing what's what mod it comes from. More space in here. Okay, probably all shaking your head going, why are you bothering to sort that? Or why did you put stuff in there? Ah, this was a present from my brother Cameron. 2 aluminite ingots, obsidian shard, paper binding, and a ball of moss. That is awesome. That would be enough to make 1 pick and 1 sword with that part. Make another paper binding and paper handle for extra modifiers, and some moss for repairs. Excellent. An obsidian shard. Adds toughness, I believe. Right, so I'm going to unload and head back. And then I'll be back. Alright, here we are, back at the Bandit Camp. Descend to currently all running around, doing their thing. Okay, coming in. Oh, there's a zombie got in. Oh, and he's got his ass kicked. Alrighty, coming down. Let's find a place that's fairly safe to land. But we can actually park it near the wall. I think that would be a good idea. Away from the houses that I want to chop down. So we come over here, see if we can slow on the brakes. Not the best. A bit more that way would be good. Not quite sure how zombies got in. They might have broken down one of the doors. Let's have a look, see if we can work that out, because I'd rather make sure that I was safe while I was destroying their camp. Creeper right there. Okay, let's see. But there, I think. Oh, dang it. See, told you, parking, not my forte. Go back a bit. Oh, no, out of the way. No, too much. Oh my god, alright. This way. Okay, and, wrong button. Can we go down a bit? Jump on it from the wall. Oops, what happened then? I'll be careful, I don't want to touch any of the blocks, because if I try and take off, it'll try and attach me to them. So let's go align, disassemble. Okay, touchdown. Alright, let's go have a look, see what's going on here. How are they getting in? I haven't busted down the wall. Command. Careful not to attack the bandit, because I don't know what will happen. Okay. Looks like some of the other bandits lost their lives. Wooden shield. Okay, give me... Oop, okay. Perhaps it's just decorative. Oh no, I'm holding it. Huzzah! Okay, so let's get rid of that. The zombies are actually kicking their asses pretty hard. What are you doing outside? It's night time. So where are the zombies getting in from? Not that I really care, to be honest. There's another one. Perhaps I destroyed some torches somewhere and now they're spawning. There's a spider. He's more of a concern to me than the zombies are. Not much though. Anyway, time to start the mining operation. I'm going to start with the biggest one. Makes sense. Let's go over here. Then bring up a double chest. That'll do. Make a double chest. Alright. Oops. Whoa. I nearly jumped straight off the edge then. Alright, so let's back up here. So if I put it down here, it'll do that way. Yeah, alright, so let's go out a little bit. Oh, that's the stuff that I was cooking up before on my ship to demonstrate that it works while it's moving. There's the end result. So if I do this, so what I'm doing is I'm going to set up a mining turtle from there's a buildcraft actually. Now, about here. So what you want to do is you want to put your turtle down and put some chests behind it. I've set a label on this one so that it remembers its programming and also remembers its fuel. Whoops. I think that will do. And we're going to put some fuel in it. LE. No, that's not right. Yeah. Punch in some numbers. Take as much fuel as it can. So even if I break it now, it'll still have all of that fuel stored inside it. There we go. Now, let's do this as efficiently as we can. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Should do it, more or less. Doesn't have to be perfect. So let's go excavate 17. There she goes. And it will do sweeping passes, and it will go all the way back and all the way back again, and keep going down until it runs out of fuel. Or that's pretty much it. And it'll go down to bedrock if it's got enough fuel. I only wanted to take out the hut here because, as I stated, I only want the wool. Sorry about that. I have not got myself properly situated with food yet, so you've got to rotate what you eat. Alright, dawn's coming, so let's try and help them a little bit. Whoa, he flew past. Alright, so while I'm waiting for that turtle to go, I'll check on its progress in a minute. We'll do some of this by hand. Probably should have got a better axe for this, but never mind. Anyway, that's not very exciting, so let's just grab a couple more pieces and then I'll show you what the turtle's up to. Right. Has it actually mined anything yet? And jump. 3 out of 3 ain't bad. Okay, so yep, it's taking off the top layer here. If I can catch it and right click on it, I want to be careful because sometimes these things will hurt you. Right click. Hey, yep. Nice. Alright, so it's going to skim the whole thing and it's going to go out 17 wide as well. Alright, so we'll kind of cut here and we'll come back once we've got some more. Let's see, and be careful, yeah. Okay, so obviously I stopped the recording there because you didn't want to see half an hour of that go on. Had enough time to go and make lunches for tomorrow and come back. Fantastic. It's definitely slow and steady. It's collecting the carpet at the moment. I don't need the carpet, but hey, I'm not going to complain. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, very nice. Sort that. Oh, very nice. Yes, indeed. All of that lovely wool. And you should be seeing in the next episode the starts of what I'll be using that for. Looks like I didn't quite set it far enough. Go over here. I'm curious to see what it will do when it reaches the person here. Pardon my croaky voice. Let's get this bit and do some myself. Stop being so lazy. Ideally, I'd be wanting to use perhaps a quarry on this area, but I don't have the resources to make one, and I don't have... There he goes. Sorry. He's trying to fight back as well with the arrows. Or is that someone else here? Nope. I don't have the resources to make a quarry or the ability to power one. Oh, shoot me, are you? We just move out the way. Let him finish his work, okay? Oh, no, he's going down now, actually. I want him to stop now. Let's just break him. I said we're just going to break him. Stop now. That's interesting. Break. Okay, he won't break. That's problematic. And you even get the sound of it breaking. Iron pick should be fine. There we go. It's going absolutely ballistic. Can we collect these arrows? Oh, makes a good sound, doesn't it? Hey, don't shoot me now. Hey, you shooting me? He's shooting the place where the turtle was, I think. Okie dokie. That's interesting. I was about to hit him then, and that could have ended very badly. I could have angered everyone. I don't know if it works like that, so let's take that. So I'm going to do some more wool collection off camera and head back to base again. Don't look at me. Go about your business wasting arrows. Yeah, tick. Don't you eyeball me, fella. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, I'm so tempted to give him a whack, but I have a feeling all these bandits are going to come down and attack me. They may not, but I'm going to err on the side of caution. Alright, we'll see you soon. Alright, so I'm back. I've been doing some work on the witch hut here. This will be your first time seeing it. I'm not going to be using yellow glass in the end. I just wanted to see how they work with doors. And I've been using these chiseled spruce planks. That's going to be the flooring. I'm also going to try and use some carpet, see how that looks. As you can see, twilight oak wood is going to be the main body of it, and then I'm going to have a very high pointed roof on it. Should look really good in the end. Now I'm also online with MyMy at the moment.
Hello, hello.
And he has something that he would like to show me. So I'm going to head over to his base. These rainbow trees look awesome, by the way.
I know, the yard looked really nice, and then somehow there's a bunch of lodestone here. Oh. Ask your brother about that one.
Alright, I will.
He was messing around with the Twilight Forest and seemed to have found one of those magnets.
Yes, or magnets. Very nice. Right.
So yeah, as you know, I've been messing around with RotaryCraft, and being one of my favorite mods, I have wanted to base my operations solely on their mechanics. So rather than making a standard buildcraft quarry or a turtle, I decided to just push and grind right towards a tunnel bore, a boring machine as it's called. And this is definitely not the most simple of setups, but what I have is a boring machine that's run by waterfall.
Hang on, let me have a look. Oh my gosh. Hang on, let me get over here and have a look at it. Alright, you're not joking.
This is all necessary.
Wow, even the height of the water?
Yes. The height of the water is at 64 blocks from the hydrokinetic engine, and that peaks out the power at, if I remember correctly, 524 kilowatts.
Okay.
So that, through some trial and error and whatnot, I had to make all the diamond shafts and everything to handle that power. Makes a pretty interesting setup. If you follow me down the ladder,
Absolutely.
I wanted to get iron. That is my primary goal.
So you had to use a bucket load of diamonds to get your iron.
Well, you do get 8 shafts for every assembly you make, and you get 3 shafts from every diamond craft. So it's really not that many diamonds. Maybe 9 diamonds to do that.
Boring machine. Are we safe going down here?
Yeah. This is the mining dimension from
Of course.
the mod pack. So there's only spawns if there is a dungeon.
Mm-hmm. So what are these mining pipes? So it's like a horizontal mining wells from BC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the nice thing about it is if I hit lava or water, now at this height I don't think I'm going to hit lava, but you never know.
Mm-hmm.
I can leave the ceiling pipes in so that it doesn't flood the tunnel. Speaking of lava.
Oops, I just took out one of your ceiling pipes.
Oh, that's all right. When you do bash a pipe, it bashes the entire length of the pipe that's connected, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But yeah, as you can see, it's made it quite a way, and I just fired this up.
Okay.
Let me put a little bridge here.
I'm getting some severe lag at the moment. Are you getting any lag, or is it just me?
Must be just you, probably because you're recording.
Yeah, normally don't get lag quite like this. I usually get pretty smooth FPS even.
Yeah. So here's the end, and you can see it. Like if I bash these, you'll get to see.
Did that just dig them?
Yep.
Wow.
It will dig 1 block, and being that we don't have Wayla installed, I don't know the processing time, but it's somewhere around 20 seconds, I believe, if I timed it correctly. Every 20 seconds, it will mine a 5x7 tunnel. There it goes again.
Very nice.
So 35 blocks every 20 seconds, whatever's in front of it. And being that I'm using the hydrokinetic engine, it's being provided with the highest torque that a single engine can put out.
And free power too.
Yes, and the system, if we go back, it's a very nice setup. It's very kind of complex because I do want to utilize what I have already to create more lubricant and everything to expand on RotaryCraft. So I just did sort of a max size setup, if you will.
Mm-hmm. So you've got to use this setup for other things.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm so slow. Jeez.
I got my spring boots on. They give me a speed buff, speed 4, I think. Speed 3.
Oh, no, feel free to make some more.
I will.
Have me some fish.
But if you come back up, I'll explain how it's all set up and how it works really quickly.
How are you handling the hunger spice of life?
Fine. I found, I don't want to say exploits, but ways to get the most out of the food.
Yeah.
And I have a nice little backpack filled with different options and bread and berries and apples and you name it, I've got it. So
just before you continue, I just wanted to point out an item that I made from Witchcraft called the earmuffs. Protection from mandrakes. When you're harvesting mandrakes, they can run around and cause you some nausea, but also with this mod pack we can get special ones which will wither you and zap you with lightning and stuff. So putting on the earmuffs not only protects me from mandrakes, but as you can now hear, or more specifically not hear, it silenced the machines.
Yeah, this hydrokinetic engine is very, very loud.
That's pretty quiet compared to some of the other RotaryCraft machines I've heard.
Oh yeah, some of them have some extreme audio to them. So what I've got going on is over here is where you could say the process starts.
Okay.
I have a pump from RotaryCraft. The pump is obviously using this water source to fill these pipes with water that go to multiple steam engine arrays. I've got 9 steam engines altogether.
Okay.
And a steam engine, once given water and a heat source from below, will produce power. And it produces 16.384 kilowatts at 512 radians per second, which is not enough on its own to run a few of the machines, but when I've linked some of them together, I've found that 3 of them powers a pump very efficiently. And also, I have 3 more here powering these fans.
Oh, yes.
Now, a steam engine puts out, in my opinion, a perfect amount of power for a RotaryCraft fan, which is the base block for farming. When the canola seeds are ready to be harvested, the fan, once given the power from a steam engine, has a 22 block range.
Mm-hmm.
So 22 blocks in front, any of these canola seeds, once they're ready to harvest, will just pop off and blow down to the end, where inside of
The
this,
one should pass then.
Yep, inside of here, I have a vacuum hopper, if you see.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And the vacuum hopper is a simple way around sucking up the seeds. I was going to do a item pump from RotaryCraft, but, well,
sometimes
I've
mixing
just had,
mods is the best way to go.
yeah, I've had some issues with getting enough iron up until this point, so I didn't have enough iron to set up another engine to power it.
Speaking of which...
But then the seeds are being collected, and
which,
I have a chest as a buffer.
Yep.
And
a barrel as a buffer. How does that work?
And a barrel as a buffer. Well, I mean, the the item transfer nodes pull the canola seeds out of this chest and put them into this barrel. And
could you only get one item? There's not more than one item type.
Well, yeah, that too. It's more of just a hurry up, I need more space kind of situation, because those canola seeds are, if you look in here.
Oh, okay.
And if you come around the corner,
I was going to say, why not use a chest? But no, it makes sense. Alrighty.
You can see that they are quite numerous.
Looks like you might need to increase your processing of the canola seeds, and then make.
Eventually that's the goal. That's why I'm not really binning the canola seeds as of yet. Soon I'll start binning them. But this grinder is powered by these 3 steam engines hooked up to the same pump.
Right.
And that grinder is getting just enough power with a 4-to-1 gearbox here to grind them at a good enough rate that I am lubricating the box as well as the kinetic generator. So essentially, water as power, I have powered the farming and processing of canola into lubricant, and also, using a waterfall, powered the boring machine.
Wow.
So it's all working out pretty well.
I'm really impressed.
And I'm slowly gaining lubricant. Oops, be careful. That'll hurt you. I have 41 buckets of lubricant in this backup reservoir with a full inventory in the engine and the gearbox.
Right. So at the moment it's sort of just keeping
gaining.
a level. Oh, it's gaining. Okay.
Yep. Slowly gaining.
Okay. Steel tanks next, eh?
Yep. Steel tank with much faster processing would be the next step. But
I suppose you just have to add more grinders, wouldn't you?
You could, but if you provide the grinder with more power, it will process much faster.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember from my other build on the monster server how fast I could process ore.
Yeah, and also like the actual amount that you could, increase it by was very impressive. I think we'll have to call this episode "MyMy Explains RotaryCraft." That was a pretty good overview. I mean, like I said before, you should be doing mod spotlights. Just saying.
No, because I learn as I go. I've blown up multiple steel shaft units during this build, and so I learn as I go, and I make it work. So
are these ones not currently turned on? That's why there's no animation?
No, if you have no animation, just do an F3A. They are all running at the moment.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Because these ones were moving. Those ones weren't. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Lovely animations on them too.
Yeah, with the newest update, you have to be careful. The shaft junction can only handle the input from so many engines. I
Right.
don't think there's a power limit, but there is a multiple input limit. And I had some issues with that early on. On the last version, I could chain 10 steam engines together and get their torque out the other end. But now, I think you're peaked out at 4. So
I'm just doing it these gears. They're quite mesmerizing, actually.
that's one thing I love about RotaryCraft is just the Reika has done a wonderful job at putting the mod together.
Absolutely. Okay, well, thank you very much for showing us that.
No worries.